Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I am going to be creating some cards for you. So I have these absolutely gorgeous paper pads that my husband bought me from Home Bargains. I do have a haul of what he did buy me, so if you would like to go and check that out, if I remember, I'll pop it in the description box below. But I know what my memory's like. It's really bad. So what I thought I would do is bring in these three paper pads and we make some cards. So let me grab my card bases. That's not them. Normally I have them just off to the side of me. There they are. Oh, knocking my light. Okay, so these are my 6x6 card bases. So we are actually going to be doing 6x6 cards today. Not sure how many we're going to do, but we are going to, yeah, just have some fun. I'm going to keep an eye on the clock and try and keep this video under half an hour if I can. But you know what I'm like, I get carried away quite easily. So what I'm going to do is pick one of these gorgeous papers. I mean, how lovely are these? Now we've got one of each of these. However, my husband bought me two, so I actually have two each of these. But aren't these just gorgeous? I love them. I really love them. What I should do actually while I'm choosing these is I'm probably best off choosing one of these. So the first, well, straight away, this is the first one that I want to go with, because I just love that crane, and I think I'm going to fussy cut around it. So we need a background paper that's going to go with that. And what I'm thinking is, let's have a look. It's like a blue. Now, if you can hear anything, I do apologise. That is my husband. He's outside. He's emptying our hot tub out. I like that one as well. So yeah, he's already cut the grass this morning. So he's on a mission to do all of his jobs, bless. Luckily he doesn't watch this, my video, so excuse me. Yeah, he doesn't watch my videos, so it's all good. Oh, I quite like that one as well, and I quite like that one. Right, okay, do you know what? I'm going to end up picking quite a few of them. So let me pop these back in here. And then what we'll do is we'll start and put this card together. So the first thing that I want to do is I just want to fussy cut this. Now I am going to leave an edge around it just because those flowers are super tiny. Can I help you? So yeah, he's just hanging around because he loves me. So I also have Quincy with me. Not sure where the little one is, but no doubt causing havoc. Yeah, somewhere like she normally does. So I actually had a bad night last night, and so I came downstairs to grab myself a coffee. So I have decaf coffee, but I thought a nice warm drink would help, and the lady came and joined me, so I thought, oh, I'll let you out. So I let her out, and as soon as she went outside, that was it, she started barking. I don't know what she was barking at, or I mean, she's never been out that early in the morning. I think it was like 4 o'clock this morning. So I ended up having to sort of threaten her with a cup of water because she just refused to come in. So she eventually did come in, and she knew she was in trouble because she's not allowed to bark at that time in the morning. And then when I went back up to bed, she sort of sat and sulked in her bed, and I thought, oh, that's fine. She won't sit on my head tonight. I'll be able to get, hopefully, a few hours sleep. And then she then decided that she was going to try and jump up because she struggles to get on the bed sometimes. And when she couldn't, she started barking and telling me off for leaving her on the floor. So I then had to get her back out of bed, and then I had to pick her up, pop her on the bed, and as soon as I put my head on the pillow, she curled up around my head and put her head on my head. Yeah, so it was quite an eventful night last night. But that's, I suppose that's Lady for you. She's got a thing about, so now I have 3 pillows, and I never used to, I only used to have 2. I have 3 pillows now on my bed. And then when I go to bed, I sort of pull 2 pillows down, and then there's 1 pillow to the back, and that's where little lady sleeps. And then, oh, the other thing is, I was having a cuddle with my husband, and he said, right, I'm coming in for a cuddle before the dogs decide that they're going to get in the way. So we were having a cuddle, just watching the telly, and then Quincy came on the bed, and he was to the side of me, so he wasn't affecting us. But then he decided that he wanted to sort of get in between us, so he crawled up both of our bodies and then laid on the pair of us as if to say, move out the way, Dad, Mum is mine. And then Lady did the same, but Lady did it with our heads and then just kept biting my husband's nose to say go away. so cute, so cute. Right, I'm loving, oh, how gorgeous is that? Love. Right, I'm just going to stick this down because I really like this. And I've got a feeling that I'm not going to add much else to this card. I think that image says it all. So, isn't that just gorgeous? Right, so let's stick this on. So, yeah, so it was quite an eventful night. I do often have bad nights. But, you know, I sort of give up. If I'm not asleep by about 3:30, I normally just get up, I'll make myself a hot drink, yeah, and then go from there, really. So, I love that. I love it. I don't want to add anything else. I don't think it needs anything else. I just think that looks gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? You know what, I'm not, if you feel like you don't want to add anything else to a card, don't do it. You don't need to. Yeah, I mean, this card is so simple, but that image itself says it all. Yeah, I just love it, and I think sometimes less is definitely more. So where that left, so I'm just going to line that up at the bottom, and then let's pop that on. How gorgeous is that? Oh, look at that. How gorgeous. And I'm thinking, maybe, do I want to put a sentiment on? Oh, I don't think I do. I really, honestly, genuinely want to leave it as it is and not do a single thing to it because it's just gorgeous. What about some Nouveau drops? Shall we add some Nouveau drops? Let me grab them out. Okay, so I'm actually got my clear Nouveau drops, and just for, yeah, I'm just going to add just a couple. Yeah, I'm not overdoing it at all. And then at least I've had some sort of embellishment to it. But I really feel, oh, look at that. How gorgeous is that? Wow. I'm in love. I love it. I can't believe how pretty that's turned out. And we've done it in less than a few minutes. So, yeah. Awesome. Right, okay. Let's make another one. Yeah. Oh, I'm so pleased with that card. I can't believe how gorgeous it is and how, yeah. Right, we've got a few other bits of paper out, so let's have a look, see what we have in here, because, oh, aren't these gorgeous? Oh, yeah, I'm loving, absolutely loving these papers. Okay, it's deciding which one. Oh, see, there's another one. I can't do it. I won't do it. I won't do another one. I really want to, but I won't. Oh, I might do some of them. Because I think that looks quite nice. I might fussy cut some of them, so that might work. Let's have a look. Oh, I quite like that, so I might add some of that in. We're not going to add another crane in because that's just, well, I want to. I'm thinking actually, what about if we fussy cut some of the smaller ones sort of this page? Yeah. Oh. Actually, do you know what? We could let's put that. Is this the same paper? No, it's different. So instead of chopping into that, how about we cut out a couple of these and then we'll have some cranes on the other side. So I know that I'm going to go as close as I can. I'm going to do those ones just around there. So we'll fussy cut them out, and then we look at that, we've got a crane just there, so we can add that on. So let's fussy cut around that, and then we're not cutting into loads of different papers then, are we? So, which is always good. I am going to leave a border around it just because we've got really thin legs. So that's when I sort of decide that I'm going to leave a border. So if it is a very delicate image like this is, if you leave a border, you're giving it a bit more sort of stability. So yeah, so I tend to leave borders when I know that something could quite easily tear off, because then it just makes it just that little bit thicker, which can make all the difference. I also use the back of my scissors as well, and I just keep going, and then I move the paper, yeah, I tend to try and go slowly. There's some images that I can do really fast. I think if you're starting out with fussy cutting and you want to practice and get better, my advice would be start with large floral designs, because they're big and quite easy to fussy cut out. And then slowly work your way. But the best advice is just to go slow. The slower you go, the better the result. So excuse me. Right, I want this one. I'm gonna have to grab a drink. Let me just have a sip. Oh, and there goes my can. So my throat seems to be very, very dry. Right, so we're just going to, I'm not doing a very good job at this because I am rushing, which is not the best thing to do, but never mind. Okay, so just keep going around. I love paper pads where you do have those fussy cut elements, because it can make all of the difference, and you can find that if they have fussy cut elements in, you don't actually have to bring in much from your stash. You can actually make cards just using the bits and pieces that you have, which I think is really, really cool. Now, I'm also thinking, shall we bring in some of that gorgeous mirror paper, or shall I use the mirror paper on the next card? What time are we on? We're on 13 minutes, so I want this video to be around half an hour, so I think we can get one more card out. But I have to admit, I'm loving you guys being with me. Yeah, every time I switch that camera on, I don't feel like I'm alone. I feel like you're with me in the room. You're shouting at me, telling me to do this, telling me to do that, and it's awesome. I'm absolutely loving it. And I really love, and I've had quite a few of you recently as well tell me that you have been crafting along with me, and oh, that just makes my day. I'm loving hearing you crafting with me. It's absolutely fab. Love, love, love it. So yeah, because then it just makes me feel really good knowing that I'm in your craft room with you, and I am, yeah, and we're crafting together. So how cool is that? Right, I am cutting out these little bits as well, to put, because we don't waste, we can use them. So I am going to go around and cut these out, and we can just sort of stick them all the way around. So yeah, so let's do, I think this one, and then it's decided now on the background paper. I'm really not doing a very good job with this one at all. Right, okay. Right, so there's our crane. Now, absolutely loving this Love, love, love. And I really do like that. And I think that because we have the red here, it would go quite nicely. So we're going to have sort of something like this. Yeah. Oh, see, I love that straight away. Look at that. And then our little crane there. Let's have a look. Let's bring some of this in. So you might get to see my face again. Because I know when I flipped through this pad, you could see my face in those ones. So there I am. So hello. Okay, right, let's have a look. Let's see what we can add, because I just think if we add a nice bit of sparkle, I think that would be awesome. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking around the edges, and I think gold. So let's grab this one. Excuse me. Right, I've just knocked my camera again. Oh, my little... How gorgeous is that? That's my little magnet that I got from my pen pal Beth. Hi Beth, I hope you're watching. I hope you're well and safe. So I'm just going to pop that back on my lamp, because that's where it lives. Right, I'm going to trim this down. So I'm just going to take off, maybe shouldn't have done that side, never mind. I just took off a 1/4 of an inch, because what I think is I might just mat that onto there like that, just to give that gorgeous border. Yeah, so just like that. It just, yeah, I like that. And then we can add these in now. The decision now is whether or not I want to add gold around these. So I could stick them on the gold and fussy cut them. Maybe try. That's all I can sort of think of, is that we try, but then am I adding too much gold in? So yeah, so what I'm thinking is we sort of do a border of gold. So I think the best thing for me to do, you can see me, the best thing for me to do is actually cut around it. So just like this, right, and then move that so I don't put you off. Yeah, I know I wouldn't. Right, okay, and then I'm not going to stick it down, because yeah, if I don't like it, then I can always, even though I've cut it out, I can still use it for something else. I can still use it for die cutting. Now normally I would be very reluctant to do this, because especially when, I mean, you end up paying quite a lot for your paper pads, but the fact that my husband found this for 99p is just amazing. So yeah, I'm quite happy to give it a go. It's not going to be the best in the world, but I'd rather, I think actually I'm trying to do it perfectly. I'm trying to perfect it, and really I should just be doing like a rough there. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Let's move that. So just a gold outline. What do you think? I like it actually. Yeah, do you know what? I like it. So I'm gonna go for it. I think we should. It's something a little bit different. And let's just see where it takes us. That's all we can sort of do. Now, let's get this stuck on so that... Oh, no. I need it to be... Oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? Oh, this is so typical. So typical. Right, okay. There we go. Much better. Right, now what I'm going to do is just go around these ever so carefully. It's not the best in the world, my cutting freehand circles. I never have been, but I'm liking it, so it's all good. Right, yeah, oh, I just love that hint of gold. I really, really do. So what we're going to do is let's stick these down. Now, please do feel free to fast forward, yeah, skip. Yeah, skip. Feel free to skip this part. Yeah, put that in there. This part, by all means, because, yeah, it's just going to be me fussy cutting and probably talking nonsense like I normally do. Oh, dear. Right, okay. And then let's do this one. I'm sure there was a little red one somewhere as well. So I'm just pushing these right up against that edge because I don't, those, oh, there it is. I knew there was. Yeah, so the other thing is, do I want my crane wrapped in gold? Yeah, do you know what? Why not? Let's go for it because everything else is going to have gold on it. So yeah, and that is the doggies wanting in. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut these out. So I was going to do it on camera, but I'm going to go and let the dogs in. So I'll fussy cut these and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Right, okay, let me just move these little bits and pieces out of the way. Right, let us start and actually pop this card together. Tape gun. Right, so I'm just going to use my tape gun to adhere this onto my card base, just because it's quick and easy. And then let's hope I can line this up. Right, I do have both of the doggies with me, so I've just been feeding them treats. I hope they don't think that I have any more. Well, I do, technically. Look, see. But shh, don't tell them. It's for the start while I'm filming. Things we have to do. Right, okay, so I'm going to stick this down as well. Just like, oh. Try not to ruin it though as we go. Right, I've just got a bit of glue on the side. Okay, and then we're just going to adhere that down, so that's done. Now let us sort of position these. So I'm quite liking the idea of where are we going to have everything. No, I quite like it over here when I did it before. So that one there, maybe that there. Let me move these. Oh, we've got this corner piece which will sit here. Sorry for the noise, that's just the hubby. And maybe a piece up there. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Right, okay, let's glue these down. And then I think I'm going to put the crane on to... well, I'm hoping it's a crane. It would be quite funny if it wasn't a crane and I kept calling it one. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to glue these down just like this. Yeah, and then we will put our crane on some dimension. So, yeah. But I'm loving how this has turned out. So we've actually used 3 of the paper pads doing this card, and I think it looks lovely. It's something I would normally do actually. I don't normally do matte and layering, but yeah. Right, I am actually going to bring in my foam squares. I don't normally, but they are... Yeah, we do need sort of really thin bits, and I'm not going to fight with paper today. Okay, there we go. And then let's chop that in 2. So, just like that. So, there's our bird. Now, the only thing that I need, but then do we need it, is a sentiment. So, let's have a look once we put this on. It there. Yeah, okay. I love. Right, okay, I'm not going to do a sentiment. Let us do some words. Let's have a look. Ooh, See, every time I look at these, I keep thinking, what about home? Do I have is? No, I don't have is. So home is where the heart is. No. What about heartfelt? Heartfelt love, maybe? Yeah, I like that. So heartfelt love. I don't think I've got an and. No. Oh, I do. Heartfelt love and do we have happiness? No. Heartfelt love and understanding. I like that. Right, okay, we're going to do that. Just trying to think of words that I wouldn't normally sort of use. So, right, okay. I am going to edge them because they do need edging. Wondering whether actually just to come in with the gold. Will these fit? Because if these fit, then that'll be awesome. And look at that, we can get that one on. I need my nails to grow back. Yeah, put that one in there. Pop that one there, and then let's pop this one on. So we have everything with that gold. So we're not wasting actually that. If I can get it up, needs to be over just a touch because it was right up to that edge and that's no good. So yeah, perfect. Okay, shall we do one more card? Because we are actually on 25 minutes. I think we should. So it's going to be longer than half an hour, but I think we should do one more. Okay, so there's that one. It's because I've done all of this. Luckily I didn't stay on and fussy cut with you guys, because then we would have been on for quite a while. She says while fussy cutting. Right, okay. So, yeah. Right, then once I've done this, let us think about, I really like this floral one that we got out, so I think I'm going to use that. I'm not sure what our focal image is going to be. Part of me is thinking, how about we make some flowers or something to go with it. I think that might be quite nice. So if I get my circle punch, we could do some handmade flowers using the papers. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm sort of thinking. Right, okay, there we are. Right, let me just get rid of all of these bits. So yeah, and then let us stick this down as well. I'm not going to put any dimension on, we're just going to use our wet glue to stick them down. So yeah, so just like this. So far, two very, very different cards. Yeah, I was looking then to see if I could find my other card, and it looks like it's, yeah, there we go. It looked like it had fallen. I don't want those Nuvo drops to sort of, yeah, what's the word, spoil, get flattened. So yeah, and then that one there. So that is our second one done. How gorgeous is that? So there's our first and there's our second. So right, I'm going to go off camera, just tidy up my desk, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Right, last card, let's have a look. So we've got these. I'm not going to use that one because we've already used that side, but I have got this gorgeous floral paper. We've got this one and we've got this one. I think these two go brilliantly together. Actually, I think that one does as well. I think they all look lovely. What I'm going to do though is we're going to stick this one down. What did I do with, oh there it is. I was wondering what I did with my tape runner then. So yeah, and I just realised that I'm sniffing, so I'm really sorry if I'm sniffing through this. I actually didn't realise I was, so if I do, I'll apologise for that. Right, okay. Now I do, oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, where's my hole? Not my hole. I need my circle punch. The problem is I don't know which drawer I've actually popped it in, so it's trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to use, let's move them. We're going to use this one. Oh, we've got the lanterns on the back, which look really cool. So this is my 3-inch circle punch. If you don't have a 3-inch circle punch, you can use any size really, but also you can just use your dies as well. I just find this easier. So yeah, there we go. Right, and what I'm going to do is I want the flowers on the outside. Where's my scissors? See, this is what happens when you tidy up, you can't find a thing. And we're just going to cut around just like this, so all the way around. And what we're doing is just making a spiral flower, so keep going all the way around. So I'm hoping the green bit will be on the inside and then the floral bit will be on the outside, and then just keep going and then cut into it like that. And then what I tend to do, so I got this tape at many moons, well, last year on YouTube, to use tweezers to start it off with. So I'm just going to do that, and then where's my glue? This glue dries really quickly, so it's really good for this. So I just like to get a bit of glue on the beginning of that, and then we just roll it. Really, I should have left my tweezers in, but never mind. Okay, there we go. And then we want to roll it all the way around, so just like this, and keep going. And this is what is going to be our flower. So I do actually have a couple of dies that does this for me, but I still love doing it this way. It's really cool as well if you use your edging scissors, so you get like really cool edges on. So take that off, and then what I like to do is I just like to relax it, because if we relax it, it makes it a bit bigger. So just like that, and then on this bit we're just going to pop some glue, because we do want this to stick and to stay in place, just like that. And then I'm going to just drop in, because we've got a fine nozzle on this, I'm just dropping in a bead of glue as well, just in there, and that's just to so that it doesn't unravel on us. So getting everything stuck there, yeah. So there is our first flower. So yeah, how cute is that? I'm thinking it could have been a bit bigger, so we are going to need another one. So let me choose some more. Actually, we'll use this one, because I think we need to have 3 flowers. I might do the next one the other way around. So, okay, so let's cut in, and we'll do this so that it's the blue way around. So again, we're just going around, and you just want to just keep going like this. So they're really quick and easy to do. When I first tried to do these, I actually used to take it from the center, thinking that you start from the center and work your way out, and got it completely wrong. And then it took me a while, but eventually we got there. I realized that you actually start from the outer edge. So let's do that again. So I'm just going to roll that. We're going to pop a bead of glue on, and that's just to keep that center in place. And then we're just going to go all the way around like so. So just like this. If you can hear anything, my husband is jet washing now. He's on a mission today. I'm sure he's on a mission. Right, okay. So what? But he's jet washing the hot tub, which is like right outside of my window, which isn't good. So again, we're just letting that relax. So as you can see, if you let it relax, it does go into a lovely shape. And then we're just going to pop a bead of glue on, because we want that to sort of stick, and then leave that just a few seconds. Like I said, this glue is really good because it dries quite quickly, and then because I have got a fine nozzle on this one, I like to squeeze a nice big generous helping of glue, because it does dry clear, and then push all of that down, and it's just so that it all stays in place and it doesn't move. However that has, so let's move that, because I like them to be in the center. And it keeps jumping, so there we go. Come on, in the center. So it is just about having a play with it. So there we are. So there's our second flower, and then let's do the last flower, which we'll have this way. Oh yeah. Actually, do you know what? These chakra flowers, I actually have some stickers of some chakra flowers, so I might grab them out because I think they'll go quite nicely with this. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Okay, right, I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'm going to come back and hopefully I'll find the stickers, and then we'll build our card. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back. Okay, so I've just gone through my stickers. So these are the stickers which I've had forever actually. I got them in my Sophie and Toffee box. So yeah, and then I've pulled these stickers out as well, which I got off the lovely Alison, which I thought we could put for you. Do we have F or R? Y, oh yeah, we can. So that's what I'm thinking. So I've got my 3 little flowers, which look quite lost on there, which is why I thought I would bring in those alphabet stickers. But how cute are these? So let's use these to actually coat. Basically, we're just making our own. We're building up our background paper. So yeah, with these gorgeous flowers. So I'm just randomly popping them on. Now it doesn't help because I have no nails whatsoever, which is so annoying. All my nails really are in so short, and I'm hating it. I'm going to have these just there. That needs sticking back down because that seems to have popped up. There we go. So yeah, we're going to have them just there. So let's see what we can do. Yeah. Okay, so just all the way around. So I think I'm going to leave that bit blank. And let's just build up around it. I do want small ones as well if we can get them. But like I say, these were from a Sophie and Toffee box when I used to subscribe to them many moons ago. I don't really know because I very rarely get my resin out, which is a shame because I did used to like doing resin. But I suppose I have so many different crafts that, yeah, I can't do all of them all the time. So, oh, our little flower. So loving it, absolutely loving it. So you can see there is no sort of method to my madness. I am just sticking them down and hoping for the best. And actually I'm loving how they are looking. Right, let's pop it down these. So I'm thinking we put 4 yeah, these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. 4 U. I think there's 2 letters of each. No. For my, I'm wondering if I can put friend, because I think that look nice. Let's try it. So I'll stick them down properly in a second for my friend. And yes, I think we can. I like that one. R and an F. There you go. Oh, I do. I like that. Right, that's what we're doing. We'll put in for my friend. And make sure they're all nicely lined up before they're stuck properly. And there we go. Oh, there. Oh, I love that. I love it. Right, okay, let's stick these down. So nice big dollop of glue. I'm wondering, oh, that isn't straight at all. That needs to go up a little bit. Same as that one and this one. Yeah, it really did look wonky. Okay, there. Yeah, we're going to pop these in this corner and just sort of in 3. So just making sure that we've got plenty of glue on there so they'll stick nicely. And then I'm just going to, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Nouveau drops, and in the centre of all the flowers we're going to put a Nouveau drop. Yeah, because why not? Let's go for it. So, oh, my belly's rumbling. I think it's telling me it's my dinner time. So, yeah. There we go. A couple. That's it. Yeah. I love that. I do. I really, really like it. The only thing I'm thinking is it could have done with like a really big flower, but not bad considering we just grabbed a few things out of the stash. So that is it for today. We have created 3 cards, all completely different, using the same 3 sets. But yeah, I'm loving them all. I think they look all, oh, they're just gorgeous. I'm loving these paper pads. And I hope you were lucky enough to get them. Let me just move these out of the way. So these need to go back in with the paper pads itself. But yeah, so here they are. I'm just trying to do it so that you can sort of see without affecting any of those Nouveau drops. So there, how gorgeous are them. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, and thank you for being with me in my craft room while I craft. I've really enjoyed having you here with me. I would love to see all your cards and stuff that you make. So if you come over to my Facebook group, I will be able to see your makes there. Alternatively, you can go on to Instagram and tag Shiny Silver Treasures, and I'll be able to find you. Or if you don't have an Instagram or Facebook, then please do come over. You can email your makes to me. My email address is in the description box below. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, but until next time, happy crafting. Bye.